Hey guys, so look, what I'm about to introduce you to is an evolution in consumer behavior and in the way they interact with your business. Now this app will do that by creating local jobs. That's local employment for our families. But it also does it by keeping the money in our economy, nationally. Now that's important for our country going forward, as we know. These United States, we're going to be the greatest nation again, and this app is going to help us get there. So, I'd like to introduce you to the Goods Navigator.
So how is this achieved?
Look, John, you simply turn on the app. You scan a QR code or a barcode, whatever's on the packaging, and that will give you the information on the product to tell you it's made locally. So it can be manufactured anywhere in the United States. And that way you know you're buying made in the USA.
So how do I get preference over other goods?
Good question, Jess. So let's just say you have a natural product like honey, which is a big issue right now, as we all know. Now, let's just say a consumer in the supermarket, they scan another jar of honey. And that jar of honey, it's not American. Instead, your product will pop up. So we'll give them an alternative suggestion to that jar of honey. So instantly, you're getting the consumer looking at your product. That's instant market share that you didn't have before.
So how does the Goods Navigator app help the environment? Does it have a green tick?
Basically what happens is we allocate carbon mileage to each product. So you know if it's made nationally or if it's coming from overseas.
But I'm a busy mother, so I don't have time for this.
Yeah, look, and that's a fair point. We're going to get that to start with, right? But how about if I could fast track the system for you? So instead of having to individually scan every code, right, you take your docket home. When your docket's at home, you do one scan. The app we got, that'll automatically create a shopping list out of that barcode scan. That'll show you in your pie chart where your money's going around the world. Now, when you go shopping next time, we'll also generate a new shopping list for you with alternative product. So you may have been buying the same cereal for the last 10 years, but we'll give you a new suggestion. And that new suggestion, that's going to be a made in USA product.
So how will the app help with people's health?
Yeah, good question. So we've come at this a couple of different ways. So the first issue we come up with is tackling diet. So that can be health issue related diets like diabetes, or if you're in a fitness program and you want to key in your diet into the app. Now once you key it in, we're going to give you a suggested product list that correlates to your diet program. And that'll be locally sourced product. So we're promoting your diet through a USA program. Now the other way we come at it is allergies. As we all know, allergies are getting more and more complicated, and we're finding them in more and more foods as we go through. So you can tag in your allergy requirements or your allergy restrictions into the app, and we will correlate that against the data from the product itself.
That's great. My son is allergic to peanuts.
Okay, perfect example, right? So here you have an example where the app can help on the shopping list for allergies.
So how do I sign up for business?
So as a business to go in, it couldn't be easier. All you do, you go into the business portal on our website, goodsnvaUSA.com, and in there you upload your company details. From there, you start uploading your scans onto your product. So your product information is already in the QR code that you've established. So you just upload it to us. From there, we then disseminate that information. So what we suggest is that you start with your top 5 products and then expand your customer base from there. That way, you know what's working for you in the market share.
What about cost for businesses?
So cost for business, okay, good question. Look, now this could not be easier. So we've simplified it so that it's on like a subscription program, and it's tiered for the level of business that you do and for the level of profits you make. And the idea of that is you go in through this business portal on the website, so goodsnvaUSA.com, you go in through the portal and you choose a subscription package that fits your business model. Couldn't be simpler. And then from there, you can gauge the growth in sales. So remember, we're not there just to take your money. We're there to grow your revenue. If you don't grow, it doesn't benefit the app. But the app is there specifically to promote your product. If I had to summarize, I'd say that this is an evolution in consumer activity that is here to stay. That going forward, any business targeting the retail market on the shelf cannot go forward without this app. This app is going to be the go-to for the consumer going forward. You imagine the power of this app in your business. You have instant feedback from the market share. You know when your product is being put up in front of a consumer. Going back to the honey, how wonderful would it be to know that your honey is being picked up and scanned instantly? You've got that data, instantly. No more waiting for market research.
So you can gauge like consumer traffic pretty much in real time.
In real time, you have real-time data analysis. And not only that, you can also gauge how often your product is being put up in front of a consumer who wasn't previously looking at your business. So they may have chosen that cereal packet for the last 10 years. And for the first time ever, they're looking at you.
So you're saying like with Goods Navigator, it'll help you find what you need.
Yeah, why not, John? Goods Navigator will help you find what you need. Why wouldn't you use it?